Yeah, I know. Akron, Coach Gensler, he got some transfers. He's got some players that have committed to next year. One of them being KK Bransford's sister, and KK
Yeah.
who plays at Notre Dame. Her sister committed to Akron next year. So, like I said, it might take 2 or 3 years to get your roster set and bring in, people that you recruit or people that you get out of the transfer portal. And I think that he's going to do a really good job there.
Yeah, and transfer portal recruiting is not different from freshman recruiting in the sense that some of them are going to work out and some of them aren't. It takes a couple cycles to get enough of the people who do work out to build. And you kind of want to establish something sustainable year to year. And it's not just we're getting a bunch of proven grad transfers who are going to be gone next year. You want something with continuity. But yeah, Akron. I mean, they lost Reagan Bass, like you mentioned, but they do return most of the other players that were kind of behind her as the scoring depth and things like that. They have had a pretty good year in the transfer portal, have a couple freshmen, so they're on their way. I don't know if they're there yet, but they're on their way for sure.
Yeah, they're one of their biggest return women is Lene Riley, and she went to Hoban, and I think I read she was like the runner-up of the year for Miss Ohio in basketball a couple years ago. So I know she had a pretty good year last year alongside Reagan, and I think this year it'll be her team to kind of take that to the next level. I don't know where Akron goes in the MAC, but I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, Lene Riley had a great game against Cleveland State at the Wolston Center last year, I remember, so I was impressed with her. But yeah, they're, like I said, I don't know, they're not challenging Ball State, Kent State if you're being realistic about it at this point, but they could still surprise some people, and they're probably going to be better than I think people expect.
I mean, beating Pitt was a big deal last year. Yeah. I mean, that and yes, they had Reagan playing in that game, and they don't have her this year, but that still gives you confidence that you can compete with some of these teams.